Welcome to the kitchen, guys. So Chef Zion Grace just whispered in my ear and she asked, are you still on a diet? No, I am not on a diet. I am eating. Yes, I'm not on a diet. But hey, guys, if you are on a diet or on a fitness journey, this breakfast is for you. With me, Chef Zion Grace. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
All right, great to have you. So, guys, she is making fruit parfait this morning. Or should we say yogurt parfait? Because it's actually called yogurt parfait.
No, fruity parfait.
Fruity parfait.
Yes, because it involves more of fruits.
Okay.
And many of nuts.
Ah, so it's the difference here is we're having more fruits than the yogurt. Yes. Okay, fantastic. Okay, I think this is healthy because then with the yogurt parfait, you have just a little bit of granola, and then you have bits and pieces of apples, and then you have maybe bits and just maybe 5 nuts in it. Yes. And then at the end of the day, you're having more yogurts than even the fruits. Yes. So let's talk about the ingredients. So yeah, over to you.
Okay, this is grape.
Okay.
This is coconut flakes. This is granola. This is cashew nut. This is almond nut. This is coconut flakes. This is apple. This is kiwi. And this is yogurt.
And yogurt. Yeah. You know what's amazing about all of these ingredients right here on the table is that they are very high in nutrients, very rich in nutrients that would enrich your body. And we know what the doctor says, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Yes. So how do we begin? I saw that the yogurt is quite frozen.
Yes.
Okay. So how much of the yogurt are we going to be using for our fruit?
For per cup.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to use like 10 ml.
Okay.
With other 2 ml, but more of the fruits.
More
the
fruits.
Grape,
okay.
The apple, and the kiwi.
And the kiwi.
Yeah.
All right. Now let's talk. Let's approach more easier and cheaper options when it comes to fruits, because right now, kiwi is not exactly
2,000 naira.
Yes. Kiwi is not cheap. Grapes, not cheap either. So for apples, we can manage with apples, right? And almond nuts, you go. Almond nuts are not cheap at all. And then for coconut flakes, yes, in between.
Yes.
And then we have our granola. It's not so, it's affordable, right?
Yes.
And well, they say health is wealth, guys. So, but sometimes we also want to go for cheaper options. And if you missed out on the ingredients, guys, it's right there on your screen. We are having fruity parfait. Now let's talk about cheaper and more affordable options when it comes to our choice of fruits.
Okay. In the cheaper aspect of it, we can make use of, at least for the fruity, we can make the apple without the kiwi, because I love kiwi because kiwi helps the human. It helps to open the veins so the blood can flow.
Okay.
Especially like people that have a clot of blood.
Okay.
While eating the kiwi and all that, it helps open the veins.
Okay.
Yes.
We're going to talk more on, these fruits when we come back from our break. The show continues shortly, guys. We want you to stay with us. Yes, I have with Chef Zion Grace. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, and this morning, she's making fruity parfait. Yes, it's a different, it's same process for making your parfait, but in this case, we are using more fruits than our yogurt. So let's go through the rest of the ingredients once again.
Grape, coconut flakes, granola, cashew nuts, almond nuts, coconut chips, kiwi, apple, and yogurt.
Yes, kiwi, apples, and yogurts. By the way, I love kiwis. I love, love, love kiwis.
Wow.
You know what is most interesting about some of the fruits that we're using here? One common thing with some of these fruits is the fact that they're all antioxidants, and they're very rich in vitamins that will nourish your body. They're also good for the brain, for the bones, and for your hearts. So take care of your hearts today by eating fruits. Yes. So let's get ready with our parfait. Let's teach them how to make our fruity parfait. Yes. And of course, we have our frozen yogurt here. We know that our yogurt is very high in, in vitamins as well that, nourish your body as much as your bone health and also boost your immune system. Fight against those free radicals that are tugging at you, right? Okay, so, yeah, and for some of the fruits, when it comes to affordability, we have fruits that can replace some of those fruits here if you cannot afford them. Okay. So we're going to talk about that earlier on before we went on a break. So you want to mention them?
Yes. Like the one for apple, but initially I prefer adding at least a little grape. Okay. Like the other side of keto, they sell half of the pack.
So if you can't buy the full pack, you can buy half one.
Half.
Okay.
You put banana.
Bananas.
Yes, you add dates. If you didn't get dates, you get the date syrup. Yeah.
And dates are very, very, very cheap. Very cheap. So let's get it going. So we're starting with our yogurts. And we're not using the conventional yogurts that you just grab off the counter.
Yes. We are using
We are making use of the Greek yogurts. Yes. It's the healthier yogurts. For those of you on a fitness journey, don't go deceiving yourself by buying the regular yogurt. No, the Greek one. So is this the sweetened or unsweetened Greek yogurt?
Unsweetened.
Unsweetened. Yeah. Fantastic. Okay.
Yeah. Put your apple, you lay it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then our almonds.
Your almond.
Our coconut flakes.
Yes.
Granola.
Granola.
Okay. Cashew.
Yeah, cashew. You add just
a little bit of grapes.
Grape.
Okay. And then we go again.
Layers.
All right. Nice. It's quite easy to make and very highly nutritious and filling as well. Yes, it is filling.
The filling matters a lot.
Yes, it is filling. So that way you're not like, oh, I had fruits today. No, I need to have food. No, I think this is just enough. At least it would, take you for a few hours, right? Yeah. And if you missed out on the ingredients earlier on, it's coming right up on your screen in a minute. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we're making fruity parfait. And for our fruits this morning, we have our kiwi, grapes, and apples. And then for our nuts, we are using cashew nuts and almond nuts. These nuts have been known to be one of the healthiest nuts. Alongside macadamia nuts, but those are pretty expensive, right? But they're very good for your brain health and for your bone health as well. And of course, there is no parfait without our granola oats, right? So our first cup of parfait is ready to go, and we'll continue with the rest later on. It's the top of the hour, guys. The show continues in a bit. And this morning, Chef Zion Grace has made fruity parfait.
Yes, sir.
And so in here we have kiwi, grapes, apples, and almond nuts.
Yes, cashew
nuts.
Yes, coconut chips.
And coconut flakes. We also have granola in there.
And of course, the key is the yogurt.
Yes.
Yeah,
well,
fantastic.
the key actually is the fruits, not the yogurts.
Really?
Actually,
Okay,
in this
that's
recipe.
interesting.
Right. So please.
You want me to take
yes.
Please have a taste.
dose of...
It looks really good. Well done.
Yeah, it does. Wow. Very attractive.
Thank you, sir.
And healthy.
What do you think?
This is nice.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh, well
Very
done.
nice.
Glad.
Thank you.
Well done. Well done.